And now, it's time for Football Friday Night with Rod Smith.
Good evening. Welcome to Football Friday Night, Week 9. This is the final season, regular season games. Next week, we'll begin district play. Tonight, final tune-up before postseason play begins. We'll start at Helias Catholic High, Ray Henches Stadium, and join our final Central Bank tailgate tonight. Helias 7-1 in the season, hosting Lift for Life Academy out of St. Louis. Scoreless first quarter, visiting Hawks. Very athletic team. Scored 2 touchdowns in the second, led it 12-0. Going for more. But a big defensive play here by Helias Crusader Logan Hillman, yet another interception. That was key, kept them from getting the game out of hand and out of the end zone. Helias would drive the other way. Final seconds of the first half, Brock Martin, 54-yard field goal, a school record. Had plenty of leg, would have been good for more than 60. Did have a little wind behind him. Finally, some points on the board. Helias down 12-3 at halftime. They would turn things around. First Helias possession after the break. Austin Weaver to Luke Swan. 11-yard scoring pass. It's a 12-10 game. Helias down by 2. Helias again later in the third quarter. Weaver to Sam Lopez in the end zone. Crusaders take their first lead of the night, 17-12, and that was all. Final score. Good comeback win for the Crusaders, who will get a district bye next week. Good year for the Capital City Cavaliers, 6-2. Tough test tonight with Quincy High coming in from the Illinois side. The Blue Devils a perfect 8-0 on the season. Quincy scored first. Cavaliers answer. Evan Schaefer to a wide open DeMarcus Leiden Allen, 28-yard touchdown, 7-7 game. Second quarter, Cavaliers down 14-10. Isaiah Franklin, big play on defense, comes up with the interception. Returns it to the Quincy 20-yard line. That would set up this Schaefer to Marcus Driver. Capital City touchdown. Cavs had their first lead at 17-14. Not for long, nor. Quincy answered with a long touchdown pass. But with 18 seconds left in the half, Schaefer scrambling. Finds Driver again. 25 yards. Touchdown. Capital City up 24-21. But look what happens on the ensuing kickoff. Quincy's Jarius Rice fields the ball at the 2. They're not going to get it. 98-yard touchdown return. Blue Devils took a 4-point lead at halftime. Quincy goes on to win it 42-31 over Cap City. The Rockbridge Bruins on the road at Francis Howell near St. Louis. Opening drive, Bruins would drive. Rocco DePrima, field goal at a safety. Rockbridge led it 5-0, but Francis Howell takes the lead on this Jaden Ballard touchdown run around the far side. Vikings on top. This game was close all the way. Bruins will take the lead back. Brady Davidson to Devin Holt connection. What a nice catch in the end zone in the corner. TD. Bruins would get the win tonight, 28-21, finishing the regular season 8-1. CMAC champs. Really good year for Matt Perkins and company. Back in mid-Missouri, the Hickman Cupies on the home field, finishing off the regular season with Chaminade from St. Louis. Cupes get things going early. Quarterback Braden Bursey scrambles to his right, slings it to Carter Holiday. Holiday goes untouched into the end zone for the first score of the game. After Chaminade tied it up, Hickman will answer back. It's Bursey, this time on the ground, gives the Cupies the lead back with a touchdown run. Chaminade would tie it up before halftime, but Hickman scores 2 more in the second to seal it. Cupies' 4th win of the season. Great victory, 28-21. And over on the east side of Columbia, the Battle Spartans coming off their first win of the season last Friday night. Big challenge tonight, welcoming 8-0 Troy. The visiting Trojans score early. Carter Dowell with a 5-yard touchdown run. Battle falls behind. Next possession, Dowell again takes the hand, goes around the far side, 13 yards out. Battle comes up short tonight, losing 49-28. Down at the Lake of the Ozarks, Camdenton Lakers coming in 4-4, hosting Southeast High from Kansas City. The Knights winless on the season, and this was not going to be pretty. Look at this. First play from scrimmage. Lakers force the fumble. Caden Brown picks it up, and he's gone. 25 yards, returns it for the touchdown. 7-0 Lakers, 13 seconds into the game. Lakers having all kinds of fun. Cam Durnan, quick toss to Noble Borbe. He eludes tacklers on his way to the end zone. Camdenton scored 42 points in the first quarter alone. Lakers win in a blowout, 70-0. The Blair Oaks Falcons finishing up the Tri-County Conference play at Southern Boone and Ashland tonight. Opening drive, Falcon junior quarterback Tyler Bax with a zinger. to sophomore Jackson Engelbrecht. He will break a tackle and breaks another one. 65 yards to pay dirt. Falcons on the board, 7-0. Next drive for Blair Oaks on the 5. Backs whips it out to Brady Dapkus. He'll go in for the touchdown. Kicker Nolan Laughlin, one of the great stories of this high school football season. Extra point adds to his state record. Nicely done, Nolan. Second quarter action. Backs back to air mails it to Engelbrecht for another touchdown, 21-0. One more for good measure before the half. Backs to Engelbrecht over the middle. Blair Oaks leading 28-0 at halftime. They win it 42-0. More Tri-County Conference play at Boonville tonight. The Pirates coming in 6-2 against the Eldon Mustangs. Eldon scored first, but it was all Boonville after that. Evan Bishop, 4th down and 3, scrambling, finally finds Brad Norberry in the back of the end zone. Pirates with an 18-7 lead. They add one more. Cooper Pfeiffer up the middle, not going down, bouncing off a couple Eldon defenders. 26-7 Boonville at halftime. Pirates roll 46-21. Great season for North Callaway. The Thunderbirds 7-1 after winning only 3 games all of last year. T-Birds on the road at Wright City, 22-22 early second half. Thunderbirds driving. Jaden Galbraith, huge night, punches it in, 30-22. T-Birds on top. Next drive, T-Birds 2-point lead, 3rd and 20. Wyatt Hayden with a huge run gets the first down and a whole lot more. That would lead to another North Callaway touchdown. Who else? Jaden Galbraith finishes off the drive with a touchdown. Wright City would not go away. North Callaway, though, with a big fumble recovery late in the game. Give it to Galbraith again. The big sophomore, 247 yards on the ground, 4 big touchdowns. Let's hear it for the Thunderbirds. 46-42 win. They're now 8-1, and they get a home district game next Friday night. Great year for Shannon Jolly's Osage Indians, 7-1 to start the night, traveling to Washington, Missouri to play St. Francis Borgia. The Knights are good. They led it 16-0 at halftime, adding to the lead in the third. Max Borgendy hauls in the short touchdown pass. Borgia finishes the regular season 9-0, beating Osage 24-0. The Centralia Panthers at home tonight, taking on the 8-0 Kirksville Tigers. Centralia just 2 plays away from being 8-0 this season, coming in at 6-2. Thanks to Prepcast for the video. Panthers down 27-0. Big play here in the third. Ethan Ford fires deep. Anthony Ford hauls it in. That's a 37-yard completion deep into Kirksville territory. They would set up a Deke Maynard touchdown run, putting Centralia on the board, but it was Kirksville winning tonight, staying unbeaten 41-12. More high school highlights coming up from Father Tolton, Centralia, California, Russellville, Harrisburg, and Tipton with the Cardinals. That's the Bulldogs from South Cal for a conference championship. Stay with us on Football Friday Night. Football Friday Night. This is the first year of the new Central State 8 Conference. The schedule makers got it right. Final game of the regular season. Title up for grabs. KRCG 13's Grace Gillis has the story from Tipton High.
Yeah, Rod, Tipton and South Callaway went to battle tonight to see who could walk away with an undefeated record in conference play and the first ever championship in the Central State 8. Senior night for the hometown Cardinals, hosting South Callaway in the conference championship. First quarter, South Callaway's Graydon Pontius looking for a bulldog. His pass is picked off by Tipton's Lucas Cashman instead. The Cardinals' Paxton Pyle punches it in to finish the drive, and Tipton gets on the board first, 6-0. Later, Tipton still rolling. It's a big night for Cashman. He picks up yet another Tipton TD for the 14-0 lead. Second quarter action, South Callaway marching downfield. Ball comes loose, and Tipton's Sam Duke is there to snag it. The pick six gives the Cards a 20-point lead, and Tipton goes on to win it 46-12, taking home the first Central State 8 title. On a Football Friday Night in Tipton, Grace Gillis, KRCG 13.
Thanks, Grace. Congrats to Tipton. Father Tolton Trailblazers at home tonight. Michael Agnew's team playing St. Michael's in Columbia. All Trailblazers early. Quarterback Dominic looks deep to Rylan Wagner. Great touchdown catch to put Tolton up 2 scores. St. Michael's would rally to take the lead, but Tolton goes on a 2-minute drill to score the go-ahead touchdown. 2-point conversion to win it. 29-28, impressive rally for the Blazers. Back in the Tri-County Conference, California and Hallsville at Riley Field, both teams 2-6. Take a look at the Pintos defense on this. Huge play. fumble at the goal line on one side, and they will take it away and run back, trust me, 99 yards all the way for a California touchdown. Tied up at 7, Hallsville back near the end zone. This time finds pay dirt. That's sophomore Wyatt Morris weaving through traffic. Hallsville would go for 2 unsuccessful. Pintos led 7-6. Ensuing drive, California keeps it on the ground. Senior Brooks Volkart, really nice 30-yard run, giving the Pintos the lead. Some extra padding there. Back and forth game. Brooks Volkart, game-winning touchdown with 18 seconds left. Pintos win it 42-36, third straight win for California High. Smith Cotton gets a big win over Marshall. It was Fulton. The Hornets in the win column. They beat Duchesne in St. Louis 22-6. Mexico losing on senior night to MICDS. Moberly loses a heartbreaker in overtime to Orchard Farm. Back in Central State 8 action, Russellville Indians hosting the Fayette Falcons. Senior night for the Indians. Russellville, a nice touchdown here, but it was Fayette leading the win 34-28. Second victory of the year for the visiting Falcons. Harrisburg Bulldogs going for a third straight win tonight at home against the Lynn Wildcats. Thanks to Will Johnson for the video. Trace Combs, the Harrisburg quarterback, having a great season. Runs in the long touchdown to open up the scoring. Combs, whose dad Steve just entered the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, he had a big night. Trace did. Another touchdown here. Combs led the team and the Harrisburg football team to a 44-0 halftime lead. They win it 51-0. Versailles Tigers finishing up the regular season on the home field against Sherwood. Tigers were down 30-0. They got on the board here, though. Versailles' Ben Peck takes the snap, goes in from 2 yards out, but Versailles' rally falls short, 30-6 the final. Herman wins again. Bearcats over Union. It was St. James falling to Pacific. Montgomery County, good win over Louisiana. Rolla pounds Parkview by 30 with Salisbury losing to Westran 26-14. From Thursday night football, the Jeff City Jays finishing up with Lutheran St. Charles at Adkins Stadium last night. Big win for JC, 35-0 over Lutheran St. Charles. Alex Wilson threw a pair of touchdown passes. Jays led at 28-0 at halftime. Big night for Kendrick Johnson. 5 catches, 123 yards, including that touchdown. Owensville falling to St. Clair last night. It was Van Far over Scotland County. Defensive Pest of the Week honors are coming up, and a look ahead to a big Mizzou-Alabama matchup on a football Saturday.
Of the KRCG 13 Sports Desk is sponsored by the Mawkins Automotive Group.
Will Brady Cook play tomorrow? That is the big question. The Missouri Tiger quarterback has been listed as doubtful this week. The 21st ranked Tigers play at number 15 Alabama, 2:30 in Tuscaloosa. Mizzou about a 17-point underdog.
At the end of the day, you play to win the game, and if you win, you figure out why you did, and if you lose, you figure out why you didn't, and you keep going to work. And getting caught up in what people's opinions are about our football team is a waste of time.
Lincoln Blue Tigers in Rolla tomorrow afternoon to face Missouri S&T. Home games for William Woods. It's homecoming, hosting Peru State. Westminster and Central Methodist both on the road. Missouri volleyball beats Arkansas 3-1. World Series Game 1, Yankees lead at 3-2. They are in the bottom of the 10th, still playing. Offense gets the glory most of the time. We salute defense. Steve's Pest Control Defensive Pest of the Week. Back to Southern Boone. Blair Oaks defensive end Bryson Varner forcing the fumble. Linebacker Austin Nilja swoops in. Blair Oaks wins again, and they are the defensive pests of the week. That's it for Week 9 of Football Friday Night. District play begins next week. Go to our website if you want to watch all of the highlights again. Thanks to our KRCG crew. And congratulations to all the winners tonight. Good luck in district play. We'll see you this weekend for more sports.
Football Friday Night has been sponsored by GFI Digital, Kemker Heating and Air Conditioning, Steve's Pest Control, Community Point Bank, and Custom Promotional Branding.